Hey, Solo Caps here, and yeah, we got Pokemon Heart Gold walkthrough number 41. Yeah, alright. Today we're facing Bruno Matai and all his gayness, except not really, and I don't really know what really new jokes I can come up with because I just noticed I'm actually kind of finding the same Elite Four than my last playthrough, which is interesting, but whatever. Got the good old-fashioned glitching up, and he's Bruno, and he's like, yes. Real men do not wear shirts because I'm not wearing a shirt. I'm butt naked as always. I find clothes to be overrated, and yeah. So I have this kind of at like a middle speed. It's like 9 minutes and like 45 seconds. I think the total vid's gonna be. But anyway, here's this Hitmonchan, which is a pretty pathetic lead. I don't really know its entire moveset, but I know its only attacking moves is Quick Attack and Dig. So basically, I'm gonna be a freaking like. I don't know. He's basically going to be raging all up in here because, frankly, I'm just going to predict his quick attacks are going to ACDC, and he's going to dig, and I'm going to switch to Cottonball, and that's basically how I'm going to do it. Just throwing a couple of sleep powders in there, and we got a heck of a time. And so, yeah, I'm pretty much just going to... He's probably going to be pretty pissed off after this, especially since I basically... Yeah, I use Cottonball in every single one of his pokes because Cottonball, frankly, has been the most useful poke out of all of these. I just cannot stress enough how great Sleep Powder Leech Seed combination is in this game, especially if you have a really bulky one like Venusaur or the really fast one like Jumpluff. And, Jumpluff, ACDC have a pretty good thing going for it. Just apart from fire types, but I mean, other than fire types, what I have are 2 resists, so really, these guys can do a heck of a lot of damage, really. Take the ground in the fighting with Jump, and ACDC can take about every other hit there is, so that's pretty cool. It goes for Dig, of course. Like for me, it doesn't have like close combat or something freaking crazy like that, or this would be a completely different game, and our conversation would probably not be as interesting. But here he goes using a full restore, which is kind of what I want him to do, waste it all and not on his Machamp, because I can tell you what, if you let that Machamp do its thing, he'll be like, oh, dynamic punching you in the face. Like, I'm pretty sure he uses dynamic punch. I honestly do not remember. But hey, whatever. No skin off of my bones, and yeah, I'm recording. Okay, sorry. I'm like I don't know. School's about to get to a close, and so much crazy stuff has been happening, but you don't care about my personal life. Instead, I'm going to Thunder Shock, using, ACDC's power of, being able to basically make the exact same album over and over again. But hey, that live concert was just so friggin' awesome. I don't bloody care. This is at least a good excuse. And now that we're talking about completely nothing about Pokemon, let's get back to the game. Well, it's not really a game, it's a battle, but I guess it really would be a game. I go for Magnet Bomb just for the lulz, and maybe to see if it would hit, if it was Dig Dug. Anyway, ACDC levels up, has like 119 special attack, which is pretty gargantuan. Sadly, I don't have like T-Bolt or something, but the only way you can do that is with that Voltorb coin flip. I'm not gonna be doing that. No. Oh my gosh, I totally messed up the game corner in this gen. But whatever, he has an Onix because he likes anal beats? I don't know. It would explain his name, Bruno Gang. Anyway. But Cottonball's gonna kill it off with Mega Drain, and Dragonair's learning freaking Dragon Rush, and it is thundering and lightning outside. I hope y'all cannot hear that, but I'm gonna replace freaking T-Wave because I want Dragon Pulse and Dragon Rage or Dragon something, I don't know. But anyway, he goes for the Blaze Kick. I'm like, oh gosh, I'm screwed. I'm like, oh, Huckleberry. I don't even remember putting that on there, but I'm like, dude, that's just totally tubular, because I'm going to get Sleep Powder off, get the guaranteed turn to sleep, and now I can set up a Leech Seed, and he's basically boned, so he's going to have to deal with that all over again. So he's like, oh my gosh, I can't even freaking deal with this guy. What is up with him? I'm like, I'm just a monster, man. You can't beat Cottonball. Cottonball's everywhere, man. He turns around, and he's like, there's just Cottonball. There's no one else. It's just you, him, and the cotton. That's it, man. So I'm going to switch to Steve Irwin on the off chance that he wakes up and goes for the Blaze Kick. But he doesn't. And he's still asleep. I'm like, wow, that's like... so that'd be second turn. So he should be waking up after this. So I think I can take Mega Kick or High Jump Kick. I don't know what he's going to go for, but he stays asleep again. I'm like, wow, that's That's a lot of turns to sleep, dude. But I go for in Leech Seed, I believe kills him off. Yeah, even though I think there's like a little tiny pixel of HP, it doesn't work. I don't know. But anyway, Cottonball gets a level and it has almost like 100 speed, which is pretty good. So it's going to be able to outspeed pretty much, everything except that Hitmonlee, which was bloody fast. But Hitmonlees are pretty fast in general. Here's Hitmonchan, which is, named after Jackie Chan. But I don't see it. I don't think Jackie Chan wears a little thing, even though I'm pretty sure I said it was like from Chuck Norris. I don't know what it's, I don't know, maybe the punching bags. But that doesn't look like Jackie Chan. It's because it has Chan in it. I mean, he's not wearing a dress, and Jackie Chan never really boxed. He was more just like, hey, yeah, and he does crazy things and backflips, and usually gets up pretty bad and, like, uses bikes as weapons. I don't know. I don't see it. I'm going to U-turn out of there just because the little tiny, insignificant amount of damages would be sweet, and I'm predicting the Fire Punch, or maybe the Ice Punch, but he goes for the Fire Punch, which is okay. But he gets to burn, which actually didn't matter at the end because the only attacking move I'm using is Surf. So I'm not affected by burn. Hooray for not using Waterfall on Steve Irwin. Yay! Anyway, well, that's that. I'm going to switch back into Cottonball, predicting either the Thunder Punch or just like the high Sky Uppercut, if it even learns that. I think it learns Mach Punch or something, but I remember the other time it freaking had high Sky Uppercut, which is just monstrous. But anyway, Hitmonchan put to sleep because I can outspeed it, and now Cottonball's up to level 70, so, or not level 70, but 70 HP. That'd be pretty crazy. Anyway, gonna go back into Steve just on the off chance he wakes up. Doesn't. I think it just stays asleep because I believe I outspeed it and I just kill it with a Surf thanks to Leech Seed freaking helping me out, so that's always cool. No, yeah, stay asleep, and I go for the Surf, and that's going to take it out. So that's freaking awesome. So right now I'm 6-0ing Bruno hard. So we're about to see a repeat of Koga, but here comes, of course, it's no doubt his most difficult poke, because Machamp is a freaking baller. I mean, he's like, he's gonna punch me 4 times in the face and then probably teabag me, because, I mean, look at him. He's just, like, wearing nothing but his, like freaking, like, heavyweight champion of the world belt or something, and he's, like, giant crotch, and I don't know. He reminds me of a swimmer, dude. Like, if like, Michael Phelps took a whole bunch of steroids. It's like Michael Phelps plus Arnold Schwarzenegger plus that one guy from freaking Mortal Kombat. I don't remember his name, but yeah, that's pretty much it. Good job, Scott. Thank you, Scott. Anyway, he's gonna go for Rock Slide. Steve can take that like a baller because, I mean, it's freaking Steve. And I really don't have anything that I want to take a revenge. So I'm like, Steve, I'm just gonna have to fire you out, and we can play some dramatic music. And he just goes for the Citrus Berry. So basically, it did nothing. And he's like, no, Steve. But he racked up like 2 kills, which is pretty freaking good. So Cottonball's like, you don't mess with Steve, all right, man. So now that Cottonball's just pissed off, and everyone on my team's like, dude, man, it's all fun and games until Steve Irwin hits the dust, man. You just don't do that, man. You just don't do that. So I'm like, you know what? Time to bring out the Thunder. I'm gonna bring out Blitzen for his E4 debut, and guess what? Blitzen has a new move to show everyone. So let's go for a freaking Zen Headbutt to the freaking dick, and that's gonna critical hit because any headbutt into that general vicinity will probably KO any man of any stature. And he's like, how could we lose? I'm like, I just aim for the groin, dude. That's how I roll. Kind of sick, but you gotta risk it for the biscuit. You just gotta do it, man. I'm not gonna be the ultimate Pokemon champion, the champion of enslaving supernatural animals without, kicking a couple of dicks or whatever it's called. There's probably some phrase. Anyway, thank you for watching Pokemon Heart Gold walkthrough number 41. Very interesting episode. But hey, beat Bruno. Now it's that dark chick that I think is kind of sexy. I don't know. Bye.